If you encounter ICE, if you are basically somebody who is not a green card holder or not a US citizen and you encounter ICE on the streets, what should you say? What should you do? Well, number one, you should absolutely exercise your right to remain silent, because when you remain silent, you're basically not giving them things to use against you. Remaining silent does not prevent you from getting arrested. However, one of the worst things that could happen is that you can let them know what your nationality is, where you live, what your name is, because then you're making it easier for them to have the evidence that they need to prosecute you for immigration violations. Now, what else can you say? Well, let's say that you have a case in progress. Will that help you? If you have a case in process and you get stopped by ICE, this may not necessarily prevent you from getting arrested either. However, if you have a prima facie determination, if you have a deferred action, if you have an EAD, you should certainly carry those proofs around and show to the ICE officer that you have a case in progress. But also, again, this may not prevent you from getting arrested, right? So really what the focus is not what to do if you encounter ICE, but what happens after you get arrested, because the chances are pretty high they are just basically snatching whoever looks brown, whoever looks Latino, whoever looks like they're an immigrant or undocumented. They're snatching everybody because they have quotas to fill. So what to do if you do get arrested? This is why it's so important to find out what you're eligible for right now, to have something in the works, because if something is in the works, then we can use that a lot of times to get cases dismissed, to get terminations, to also get continuances, to get bond. And next, if you get arrested, you need to contact your attorney, you need to contact your loved ones, because you need to start immediately fighting for bond. So always make sure you know an attorney's number, or at least your family members' numbers, because if you get arrested, you need to kick off that process to let them know where you are, so that they can locate you and they can start advocating on your behalf from outside the detention center. And don't let the overwhelming fear of what's going on, the visuals presented, make you think that there's no point in fighting any longer, because you didn't come here to just give up. You didn't spend so much time here and invest your entire life here, have your family here, and have a dream to just give up, okay?